latest draft, ODFW has now introduced the Orwellian term special permit agents to do just that. And I'm sure some of you are going to take issue with my saying that yet again, but we're not the only ones. In an article that was posted on the website just this week, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation stated clearly, quote, "The Oregon Fish and Wildlife Commission scheduled a vote in January to determine whether to adopt a wolf management plan that includes hunting. When the wildlife conservation community and the hunting community both agree that your draft plan allows hunting, it strains credibility for ODFW to claim otherwise." I'd like to close by saying that Oregon Wild and other conservationists have always been willing to support a sound plan and to compromise. We've attended and participated in meetings whenever the agency has asked. We've made painful compromises that were at times unpopular with our members. We've even supported ODFW staff in some cases when they took lethal action against wolves because they did so in a way that made it clear that all the other options had truly been exhausted. When I started working for Oregon Wild, our wildlife work was almost solely focused on encouraging Governor Kulongoski to fully fund the agency's wolf program, supporting ODFW staff, and defending the plan against ceaseless legislative attacks from the livestock industry. In late 2014, when former Director Roy Elliker was leaving ODFW, he said his proudest accomplishment was the success of Phase 1 management following the landmark legal settlement between the agency, conservationists, and the livestock industry. That agreement produced defensible, transparent, and enforceable sideboards for wolf management. It gave all stakeholders in the agency clear expectations. During the time those provisions were in place, Oregon had the distinction of being the only state in the nation with a growing population of wolves and decreases in livestock and other conflict. And it's also the only time that all stakeholders supported the plan. We stand ready, as we always have, to work with ODFW staff and other stakeholders to find common ground again. However, this irresponsible and unscientific draft plan should be shelved. On December 1st, just last week, Governor Brown issued a statement that included what she wishes to see in Oregon's wolf plan. She stated that, quote, "Non-lethal options will remain the prioritized response to controlling depredation." She said, quote, "Transparency in decision-making must also continue to be a hallmark of the wolf plan." Governor Brown also stated that, quote, "As additional peer-reviewed science on wolf management becomes available, I expect it will also be considered during the review and update of the wolf plan." And finally, Governor Brown stated, "We need a plan that has broad support to make wolf recovery successful." This revised plan has less support than ever, and it has no support from the non-consumptive wildlife conservation community. It's hard to imagine that anyone could look at the document before you today and conclude that it meets the standards the governor laid out in her letter. Members of the commission, I urge you to reject this draft and direct ODFW to start over with a document that faithfully reflects the desires of Oregonians, the best available science, and the stated positions of Governor Brown. Thank you.